video, but this is what I mean about, like, some dogs are so super smart. They cue into little things really, really early. So I did put her on a long line today, but I came out here and she was doing really good. She was sticking with me. She was checking in, watching me. Carol. And then as soon as I picked up the herding stick, she was like, oh, I know what we're doing. See you later. So then the long line benefited me because she took off, and without the long line, I would have had to walk up the middle, block her from the sheep, get her attention, try to call her off, and we would have wasted a lot of time. Girl. Good girl. Good girl. Anyway, she just really picks up on things quickly. She's pretty smart. A lot of dogs are really, really smart, not just border collies. But it's basically as soon as I picked up that stick, or as soon as she saw that cue, like we're gonna go to work, not just we're on a walk, everything changed in her. And then just the fact that I had her on